Good morning, sunshines. It's me, Mrs. Harrell, back with another day of distance learning for you. Hey, we're still continuing our conversation about insects this week. Today, we're talking about grasshoppers and crickets. Do you know what a grasshopper is? That green insect. Sometimes you're just minding your own business. You're outside playing, maybe, and then a grasshopper will hop right by, and a cricket, oh, I believe they come in different colors, but the ones that I am used to seeing are black. Little crickets, they make a little chirping sound, and often, if you're very, very quiet at night, you'll hear them. When we read our story about Sarah Sydney today, Sarah Sydney is an iguana who gets frightened and she runs away. And at the end of the story, a cricket calms her down. Have you ever been upset before? What calmed you down? When I was little, like you, my mom and my dad could calm me down. But what if you're mad at your mom and dad? I would suggest that you just take a few moments to yourself and you take 3 calming breaths like this. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. I find when I take 3 deep breaths, it can help me go from bug eyed crazy to caterpillar calm. That's right. We like to be calm, right? We don't want to be all irritated and grouchy. So I'm looking forward to reading the story to you today about Sarah Sydney and what happens in that story. We're also going to be talking about the letter J today. J, as you remember, sounds like J, but we'll discuss that in more detail in a few moments. Right now, it's time for us to read our daily message. Yesterday was Monday. Do you know what today is? Oh, some of you said it correctly. Some are just guessing. Remember, there are 7 days in a week. Yesterday, we talked about the life cycle of a caterpillar, how you have a butterfly first, and then the butterfly lays the eggs hatch into a caterpillar grows up, it forms a chrysalis around itself, and then it emerges as a butterfly. That's a cycle that goes around and around and around. The days of the week is another example of a cycle because they go around and around and around again. Yesterday was Monday, that makes today Tuesday. There are 7 days and they happen over and over again. Here are our 7 days of the week. There's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And when Saturday is done, we cycle right back up to Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You get it? So yesterday was Monday. That makes today Tuesday. There are 7 days in a week. Shall we sing that song? There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days in a week. And today It's Tuesday. So let's get ready to read. I read, you read. You know how this goes. Today is Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. It is a sunny day. It's Tuesday and it's a sunny day. Hooray, hooray, it's a sunny day. Our wonderful word of the week is metamorphosis. Will you say that with me? Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis means when you change from one thing into another. Caterpillars metamorphosize into butterflies. Caterpillars change into butterflies. Metamorphosis, when you change from one thing to another, when you evolve in one thing into something else from another. Evolve is another word that we can use for change. I like using that word for to describe metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is when something evolves into something else. Caterpillars evolve into butterflies. As I said on yesterday, we've undergone some type of metamorphosis. We've gone from going to school in a building, in a classroom with other children and teachers, to being at home where you're learning with your parents and other adults in your household. They're your primary teachers, and your classroom teacher is at home in their houses, teaching you through distance learning. That is a big adjustment, isn't it? Right now, we're pretty much all students. hmm Being at home without you, boys and girls, sometimes I get lonely. I really miss you. I'd like to give you a great big hug. Of course, we can't do that. Right now, it's not even a good idea to give people hugs when you see them in person. Right now, it's good to do an air five. You know how we do when we're sitting on the carpet? We go air five. Psh, that's what you can do to someone when you see them. Yeah, we need to be safe during this quarantine, which is why we're at home and not at school today, so we can be safe and see each other again as soon as possible. So I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to wish you all well. My boys and girls at school know that I wish them well every day, especially the ones who are absent. I have my Safekeeper box that I use in class all the time. And inside this box, there are the names of all of my students. And we have a little routine where I say, I am the Safekeeper. It is my job to keep you safe, and it is your job to help me keep you safe. Right now, boys and girls, you're at home with your moms and dads and the other adults in your family, and it's their job to keep you safe. It's your job to help them keep you safe by listening and being the best boy or best girl you can. So I have all your names in here and I'm wishing you well today. If you are not in my class, I'm going to open up my box and I want you just for pretend to put your name in my box too, like this. You could just say your name in your hand like this. I'm going to say Mrs. Harrell. Mrs. Harrell, and I put it in my box. So you say your name and put it in my box. Now I can wish you well when I sing. I wish you well. I wish you well. All through the day today, I wish you well. I wish you well. I wish you well. All through the day today, I wish you well. Wishing you well, boys and girls. I'm wishing you well, grown ups who are helping the boys and girls. I understand how challenging this time is for you. We're all in this together, and hopefully, we'll be back at school one day soon. See you in a little bit with letter J.